Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Tristan. Hope you guys do enjoy your stay here. Today, I'm giving you everything you need to know about the brand new patch notes for Black Ops 7 because there is a laundry list of things that Treyarch and Activision have fixed in the last week since the game came out. And I want to give you guys everything you need to know and go from there. So, before we get into it, if you guys could please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are brand new, that'd be really awesome. And without further ado, let's get to it. So, the first big thing that we need to talk about, guys, is aim assist. Now, a lot of people noticed that from the moment that Black Ops 7 actually came out, it was a very big difference in aim assist from that of which was in the beta. Now, Activision and Treyarch have come out and said that they intentionally decided to take a big swing and to reduce the rotational aim assist. Most people believed it was somewhere upwards of 40%, but according to Call of Duty, it was a 35% reduction from the beta. And basically, this was because of a new right stick aiming requirement for achieving the maximum rotational aim assist. And they've now basically brought this in line to make it the most competitive experience for all players and inputs. And now it is going to be at 25%. So they're reducing it from 35 to 25%. Still not great, but I think it is something that is at least tangible. They can always choose to go and continue to make it better. Now, one big thing also that they've announced is that they are evening out the assault rifles and SMGs because let's be fair, over the last week since the game came out, primarily is assault rifles that are getting played in every game. Doesn't matter if it's in the open playlist, the standard playlist, if it's core, hardcore, does not matter. And SMGs are not really that good in the game as far as up to now. So, one of the things that they're doing is they are reducing the versatility of the big ARs and improving the mid range performance of SMGs. They have touted some of these things, including lowering the damage range of the M15 from a minimal, maximum, and medium damage range, which I think is very, very good. They've also increased like a lot of sprint to fire times and tactical sprint to fire times and first shot recoil and kick strength on practically all of the big assault rifles, including the AK-27, the MXR, and the X9 Maverick, which kind of sucks. I think the only AR that really didn't get like any reduction is the DS20 Mirage, which is probably one of my favorite guns right now. But when it comes to SMGs, they are getting a similar list of buffs, right? They are getting an improvement to final damage range. They're also getting substantial improvements to range traits. They're going to be able to hopefully contend more with ARs and also do some really cool things. They've also said that they're going to be improving the recoil for the rear grip attachments, which I think is something that's really, really good. They believe that across the board doing this will hopefully give like SMGs a better experience. And so far, from what I've been hearing from a lot of people who play with the SMGs, it is a very much better experience, even if they're not increasing the damage range so to speak, they're increasing how that actually goes into things. And they're also reducing gun kick and view kick and the deviations. So that is something that I do want to point out as well, which is a really good thing across the board. For marksman rifles, they're not really changing much. They have said that across the board, it's mostly going to be stuff again that is increasing sprint to fire time or aimed on sight time, but there's really no, reduction in damage or range as far as things go. And pistol wise, everything is kind of as is. Now, for multiplayer, they have made a few different things. So, first off, they've increased the UI. They're going to be increasing the viewable minimap to an additional 10%, which I think is great because the way that the minimap is right now in this game, it really kind of sucks. It really does. If you haven't played in this game and seeing how bad the minimap is, it kind of sucks. On top of that, they've also increased and reduced some things for the drone pod, which is mostly because I think everyone and their pet cat is basically playing with the drone pod as their field upgrade. So they've increased the charge time from 2.5 to now 3 minutes, reduced the active drone duration from 10 seconds to, I believe, 6 seconds, and then they've reduced the drone pod damage from 60 to 50 damage, which I think is going to be great. I kind of hate the fact that the active drone duration is going to be from 10 to 8 seconds at a high limit, because realistically, if you're playing on a longer or long range map, sorry, you're not going to be able to have an opportunity to get kills with your drones. So there's that. On top of that, they've also increased and reduced some things for score streaks, such as the hand cannon. They've increased the ammo and reduced the hipfire spread. They've also reduced the ammo for the extended mag overclock from 12 to 10 rounds. And then for the Lawbird, they increased the missile count for the second strike overclock, which I think is going to be kind of good. One of the big things that they also did is fixed modes. They adjusted apparently the free for all spawns for all maps to address bad spawn issues. Because let's be fair, the spawns in this game are quite literally atrocious. It's not even funny. If you have played, you realize that these spawns are very, very brutal, and that's especially the case in free for all. On top of that, they've also fixed some stuff with challenges for camo challenge requirements, and also a lot of crash and stability updates. I posted a thing on Twitter the other day. I'll leave it in the description down below for you guys. But there was this at least a minute long part of a game where I was shooting enemies directly at chest or head level, and I was not killing them. And even at one point in time, I threw a Semtex into this one room, didn't even get a hit marker, walked in, saw a dude on the floor, and within half a second, he was already at me, killing me. And it's because the game is just so buggy and crashing across the board. There were some things with zombies that also got fixed as well for maps like Ashes of the Damned. They also fixed some exploits that allow people to block paths or stand on light fixtures. And also, they did increase some stuff for the challenges, like the amount of dead wire ammo kills required to get the Pathfinder camo, and a few other things as well. But ultimately, from everything that I would say with these updates to Black Ops 7, I feel like this is going to be great. I will say that most of the SMGs, going back to the SMGs, are actually very, very good. So having this buff to them, plus having uh, increase in the rotational aim assist back to us, is going to be really, really good. And ultimately, I hope that one of the biggest things that they just fixed is weapon balancing, spawn balancing, and the skill based matchmaking. Because whether or not you believe it or not, they have absolutely cranked the skill based matchmaking in this game to the point where I know a lot of competitive players who do not want to play this game in their free time, and that kind of sucks. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Are you guys excited for the new changes? What are you guys thinking about Nuketown 2035? I guess it is. But that's all I have for now. My name is Tristan Tays. I will see all of you guys in the next one.